This is Gary Faust. He is an investigating journalist, and he went to Puerto Rico a couple times. And actually, he discovered a lot of stuff that happened in Puerto Rico that Puerto Rico knows about, but not this deep. Check him out, and I'll be back with my reaction.
Why was there utility pole dancing at the Super Bowl? Because Puerto Rico has the single worst electricity grid in the US, and that was an attempt at bringing awareness to it. Despite having the worst electricity in the United States, Puerto Rico's electric grid is the second most expensive. And on top of that, Puerto Rico is the poorest US territory, with a 3 times higher rate of poverty than the US average. 54% of children in Puerto Rico live in poverty, and the average per capita income of a Puerto Rican is only $18,000 a year. To make matters worse, the financial board that controls all of the island's money, basically the shadow government of Puerto Rico, is making austerity cuts to education and healthcare spending while simultaneously delaying $13 billion in FEMA funds meant to repair the grid, while also simultaneously blowing $2 billion on bankruptcy negotiations. Suffice to say, it's a huge issue on the island, and the utility pole dancers were a symbolic nod to the power problems, as was the song El Apagón, which literally translates to the blackout. However, a lot of Americans don't know about Puerto Rico's power problems because most of the reporting is done in Spanish. Therefore, most Super Bowl viewers didn't understand the gesture, or the lyrics for that matter. I actually heard a theory that Bad Bunny was mocking Christianity because the utility poles resemble the cross. I never met the guy, and personally I don't like his music, but unlike a number of other Super Bowl performers, Shakira, The Weeknd, Rihanna, U2, Coldplay, The Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, The Who, Phil Collins, and Sting, Bad Bunny is an American, so he can sing in whatever language he wants. But given that 78% of mainland Americans only speak English, logistically, it would have been more effective in spreading awareness about the power problems if he would have looked directly into the camera and in plain English said, Puerto Rico's power grid is still broken, the financial board is taking all the money meant to fix it, and they need to be investigated, or at least put subtitles for El Apagón. But then again, maybe he would have been given who's behind all of the problems in PR. I'll give you a hint, it's Wall Street. A lot of people ask me about this one, so share this with an English speaker to help spread the message, and tag Jake Paul in the comments. Maybe he'll learn something about where he lives. And in case you haven't seen it, check out the documentary that we made on the financial board and the power problems at the link in my bio.
Let me know what your thoughts down below. Gary put it beautifully. That's what happened in Puerto Rico. The infrastructure is falling apart. Also, the government stealing a bunch of money, and a lot of people go to Puerto Rico to suck it dry. That's the bottom line. Puerto Rico, it is a micro communism, as he put it beautifully. So let me know what you think. Comment down below. Give Gary Faust a follow and tag him in the comments. See you guys in the next one. Take care.